All I want to do is give you a baby, but I can't even protect myself against that old lady.
You can use a girl pregnant marking.
I thought it would be great making a movie about working class heroes. You know, a police movie set in Joburg, like a genre of comedy. South African police, you know, there's always complaints. We always kind of, you know, there's always corruption, there's always this and that. But I thought getting these guys that are so clean, they really have, you know, they really have good at heart. They really want to do good, you know. And but they're sort of at the bottom of the barrel. They're at the bottom of the ladder. And they get a chance to kind of shine.
Going down.
Hello, Welly. Tell me something. Was there 316 delivered there? And Eskawa, just some clowns here fooling around. Sharp. You guys are stupid. So who's this guy?
Ellerine.
Ellerine's who?
Ellerine, no S. Ellerine Edu.
Really? So, where are the drugs?
Drugs? What drugs? I don't know anything about any drugs. Here's the hospitality jet.
You are cheeky.
I've known Kagiso now for about 18 years, and literally from the first time we met, we wanted to make films. Before we even knew we were going to be stand-up comics, before we even went to drama school. So for me, even after shooting the film, you know, I still sit there and think, wow, I can't believe we made a film, you know. And now you're waiting for that, you know, someone actually buying a ticket at box office and saying, I'm going to see this film.
Calling all cars in the area.
Check, Brown. Are you guys in position?
Almost.
What's taking you so long?
Well, somebody decided to sit on the couch and feast and bribe it for a whole decade. Blow me.
Let me just... Give me your gun. What do you mean, give me your gun? Just give me your gun. Cover me. How the hell can I cover you when you got my gun?
The best moment was having the family back together, having all your friends, David Kagiso, Chris, David Kibuka. That family vibes that we had going during the start of PMS, to have that family vibes and experience that family vibes 7 years on, as more, for lack of better word, I'd say experienced people. Yeah, so that was nice. When we started with PMS, nobody knew us. Because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what our talent was then. We didn't know that, we can achieve this. So if we knew then what we know now, imagine that.
You guys, 18 months and you haven't shot anything yet.
Give me a minute. Shoot the 7 guys up all day.
You take the shot, did I, Dick?
I don't take the shot.
In Blitz Patrollie, I play the part of Bram, who is a sniper, an outstanding sniper. I had to get into shape because I'm normally quite a thin person, and the part called for a chunky guy, so I had to put on a lot of weight. Also had to read some books, philosophy, because snipers are very philosophical.
We had a stock of comedic people, you know, stand-up guys who are not necessarily actors, which was quite an interesting journey, because, you know, the understanding of an actor versus that of a comedian it's quite different. Performance as a stand-up comedian is a very different thing. You know, that's, I can always think of stand-up as standing on a stage and taking your clothes off, essentially. You know, you're just laying yourself bare to an audience, but yourself, as opposed to acting, which is not so much about yourself. You know, it's more about being able to inhabit, you know, a different kind of persona. I mean, not to say that, I mean, our guys really, really did a good job. I'm speaking specifically of Joey and Dave. I mean, I think they did a great job of getting it, you know, understanding it, and actually really making an effort to interpret and actually create a character.
So then the out tunes me, were you really raised by Indians? And I said to him, no, wolves. What the f do you think, man? I'm getting really tired of this, gents. I can't take this anymore.
Sir, Jerry, you're making too much of it, Except. That's why you're always fighting, eh?
Okay. See, we bruise, right? We bruise,
yeah,
we bruise. So what took you so long?
I mean, I could have been raped by a big taxi-driving Zulu.
Well, Lorraine, I'm telling you, those guys so much as harmed a hair on your beautiful head. Not only would we have sued government, but I would personally throw a Molotov cocktail into that situation.
Working with comedians is there's a lot of improv that they kind of come up with. They bring their own flavor to the characters, mixed with like actor, like traditional classically trained actors. Because I think it creates, like the real and the surreal and the madness with the, And there's also like people like Rasdien, they're kind of, venturing into more sort of like serious roles and stuff like that in other films. So, so that I guess they're evolving from comedians to actors as well.
You know what, baby? All I'm trying to do is to give you a child, but I can't even protect myself against an old lady.
Oh, baby. You'll never eat a woman, man. Besides, my mom's very strong, eh? Anyway, what better time to work on that baby idea of ours?
She's a very sweet person. I think she's very loyal to her husband, Rami, especially. She's in a bit of a predicament because her mother is living with her and Rami in their house. So, you know that old story with like the husband and the mother-in-law not really like getting along always. Yeah. So that sort of happens, yeah.
How long has your mother been on the phone? Can I get back to my game now? You know how much I paid for that phone? Huh? I'm married to your sister, and now I must look after you and your mother. It's my cactus.
What did you just say? Ella, I'll call you back later, nah? I've got somebody who's talking cack here. I've just got to teach him a lesson.
Kagiso wrote the script as if he was in my mind, so as if the way I would say the line. So all I needed to do was portray the character that Kagiso had in mind, and having a director like Andrew Wessels, it was, I wouldn't say easy, it was very comfortable. It was comfortable, if that makes sense.
So what are you planning, Eds?
You see, Uncle Prince, there are people in this town who think they can steal from the Naidus without any repercussions.
Can you help us?
Let me see what I can do.
Violence is a funny thing because, as much as I detest violence in a certain context, it can be quite funny, if you know what I mean. We've got a brick sniper. He's a brick sniper. That's a very funny concept, straight off. The dude who can appear out of nowhere and from a kilometre away can hit you in the head with a brick. This is funny. But I mean, we definitely toned it down. It's certainly not about gore.
The next to tune me a cheesy Indian joke. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, Naidu, don't belay with me. I'm not in the mood.
I'd never fired a gun before this. I have a phobia of guns, because they can kill you. That's what they do, actually. They kill people. But people also kill people. But I'm not afraid of people. I'm more afraid of guns. But when I'm holding a gun, then I'm not so afraid of it anymore.
There were a lot of stunts in the film, and I would have loved to do a lot more driving, because I think I'm not that bad as a stunt driver. But Joey had a lot of driving more than I did, and I got shot at a lot. I wanted to jump off the bridge, but they wouldn't let me, so the stunt guy had to take the fall. So obviously there's insurance and all those things that are involved, and you can only do so much. The being on the Hillbrow building, I think it was cool and a bit risky at the same time.
He just buys marijuana from this bullshit Rastaman man.
Hey! Bomb clock. Shit. And I go go and see the maker and the holy herbs.
it's going to be really, really good fun. A hell of a lot of fun. It's incredibly varied. It's varied environments. It's a varied pace. We've got an amazing music guy working with us, a composer who's actually really quite phenomenal. I think that's going to be a very large component of the film, is the composition that goes with it. You know, just varied, man, and pacey and exciting and interesting. Just actually something quite fresh.
I guarantee, by my retirement, you'll be gone.
All I want to do is give you a baby, but I can't even protect myself against an old lady.
You can as a girl pregnant making.
But in the meantime, I want you to do nothing.
We're gonna get fried because of you insisting on being Norris all the time.
And you guys, 18 months and you haven't shot anything yet.
Take the shot, you bloody Just give me a minute. Why don't you take the shot, Dick? I don't take the shots, I call the shots.
Yeah, I keep telling them that they're fat and useless.
Oh, shut up, Letwaba. You are not detectives.
This clown said they found a drug haul.
The biggest drug bust since 2005. You have the right to remain silent.
Where are the drugs?
I don't know anything about any drugs.
My gut feeling tells me that drugs are in that house.
Wasn't that Ace's gut feeling?
What does it matter whose gut feeling it is?
The drug bust did happen, and the word gets out that we lost our consignment. We are facing the biggest inquiry in history.
ACF.
This is ACF territory, gentlemen. Let's go.
Get some real police work done here. Grab a desk, I'm gonna need this space.
Do you know who the bloody Naidu brothers are?
The next O to tune me a cheesy Indian joke. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, Naidu, don't play with me. I'm not in the moodly.
Moron.
It was... You can't have a gut feeling about other people's gut feelings.
My gut feeling tells me I need to slant a cock.
Cover me.
Hey, what are you gonna cover you when you got my gun?
Don't outdo yourselves.
I don't know anything about any drugs.
Muskon!